Hi, my name is Ben Sadler, and today's verse of the day comes from Deuteronomy chapter 27, where it says, "When you have crossed the Jordan, these tribes shall stand on Mount Gerizim to bless the people: Simeon, Levi, Judah, Issachar, Joseph, and Benjamin. And these tribes shall stand on Mount Ebal to pronounce curses: Reuben, Gad, Asher, Zebulun, Dan, and Naphtali." Now, these words come from the last book of Moses. Moses is about to let God's people enter into the promised land. He'd been guiding them for the past 40 years. It's kind of like a final locker room speech before they enter into the promised land, or maybe like a father dropping their child off for the first day of school. He's dropping them off, and they're going to enter the promised land alone. And he's been teaching them for these past 40 years, but he doesn't just want them to hear God's word. He wants them to put it into practice. And so he tells them to perform this ceremony when they go into the land of Canaan, the promised land. They're supposed to go on these two different mountains. On one mountain, Mount Ebal, they are pronounced curses, and on Mount Gerizim, they are pronounced blessing. Now, what's interesting about these two different mountains, and you can look this up online, that there's a strong visual component with this ceremony. Mount Ebal was a very barren land, and so it was barren and deserted, and really nothing could grow on Mount Ebal. And then on Mount Gerizim, this mountain right next to Mount Ebal, it was fertile and green and flourished. And so as they pronounced the blessings and curses according to the mountains that they were standing on, it was to show them what they could expect. That when they followed God's word and God's will and God's wisdom, they would be blessed like the grass and the plants on Mount Gerizim. And when they rejected God's wisdom and God's ways, their life would be barren, just like Mount Ebal. Now, this is good advice, and we want to follow God's wisdom, except that's not what happened for the ancient people, and that's not what happens for us. Unfortunately, as they entered into the promised land, they didn't always listen to God's wisdom. They rejected what he had to say. And so God had to give them and us a different mountain. Not just the mountains of blessing and curses, but Mount Calvary, where Jesus went up on that mountain to receive all the curses that we deserve so that we could receive all the blessings of God. And so it still stands that we want to follow God's wisdom. And when we follow God's wisdom, we will see blessing in our life. And when we reject his wisdom, we will feel the consequences of our sin. And yet, ultimately, where our assurance lies and our hope lies is on a different mountain, the mountain of God's grace and Jesus Christ, Mount Calvary. Let's pray. Lord God, as we think about our lives, we think about the times that we have lived according to your wisdom and we flourished, but also the times where we've rejected your word and we felt the curse of sin. Lord God, we turn right now to a different mountain, Mount Calvary, where we find the assurance and the blessing of Jesus Christ. Give us that assurance of his gospel, especially today. Amen.